Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about what photographers I follow on my Instagram account and what I like about them. So here we go. Alright, so the first one I like is Jake Guzman, I believe is how you pronounce this last name. But yeah, this is his profile here. He has a very good theme. I like how his images create a lot of dark, but there's always like a hint of blue, and there's always, it's wildlife. I like a lot of adventure photography, I should say, but I also like a lot of like brand content work, and I like a lot of certain portrait photographers, but this is just one of them recently that I've recently found that I've recently started following, and I just love his stuff. He's always putting out great content. The theme's always just the same, and I have a problem of like, I wouldn't say necessarily keeping a theme. My theme is like on this account has been nature, stuff like that, and like camping and travel. I have some portraits on there towards the beginning, and it's gonna be hard to say where my account will go here in the future, but right now I'm sticking with that because that's all I did all summer, and I think I might stick with that throughout the winter. I have some things planned for this winter time, along with some travels. This is another photographer I like to follow. His name is Garrett King. His stuff is just so clean. I look at his images and I just wish like my stuff was that clean. It doesn't even, oh man, it's hard. There's a lot of photos on Instagram and a lot of photographers on Instagram, of course, but his stuff just stands out, I think, from the rest of a lot of people that I follow, at least. His stuff is just smooth like glass. There's just something about them that it's just like butter. And this guy, he pushes me to like take images like that, but at the same time I need to find out who I am as a photographer, and this guy is just so inspirational, and I push to have not necessarily the feel, I guess, but that smooth look to my images at some point. And it's just something that draws me to it. He's a very outdoorsy person, a lot of adventure work. He's very good at, putting things in perspective, and his color, not necessarily, he doesn't have like a theme, it feels like, but his theme is mountains, but there's not necessarily a color theme, I would say. But I really enjoy his stuff. So that's another one I recommend. The next one is Preston, I believe it, that's how you say it. But yeah, this guy's stuff's very, very good. I like it. He creates a lot of color. There's not necessarily a theme. There's a little bit of everything. Some adventure, some music photography on here. He incorporates a lot of color. I like some of his other stuff, like this one right here. It's a little different from some of his other work. He's very good at capturing things at a different point of view, it seems like. So I recommend him. And I'll do one more. Here's another photographer I like. His name's Chris. He's a portrait photographer. Does some weddings, quite a few actually. Couple photography, things like that. His stuff's just really good. It's like, I don't know how to say. He has a dark feel to it, but there's always that hint of color. He has that smoothness that I like to images. It's very clean. He's very good at capturing couples, and it seems like in their, not necessarily, well, in a natural way. And like they're comfortable, and that's something I push for when I do like senior photos and couple photos. I want them to be comfortable as possible. So if there's someone, like if I'm taking pictures of just one person, I like them to say, hey, bring someone that makes you comfortable, so they make you smile, and I want to see that natural smile, not just a fake smile. I want to see the natural look on you, especially if it's a model that's like just getting new to modeling or wanting to get into it and doesn't have a whole lot of experience in it. I recommend them to do that just because it teaches them, it's okay to be comfortable around a photographer like me or another photographer, and show that true smile. So that's something I recommend, and it really does help, and then the next time you work with them, they're more comfortable with you and in that photography artistic way. So there you go. There's 3 of the photographers that I follow on Instagram, along with many, many more. So I hope you guys like this video. Go check them out. Go follow them. Go give us some support, just like you guys give me. And again, Thank you guys for following me and supporting me in everything I do. Thanks. Bye.